John Wick, Chapter 4 was the franchise's biggest movie yet, and while it saw many of its most recognizable characters return, Halle Berry's Sofia was one noticeable absence. After the high expectations set by the first three films, John Wick 4 continued its box office win streak and delivered another quality action film that is arguably the best in the series. Like its previous films, it made 4 times its budget, becoming the highest-grossing movie in the franchise. Not only did the action level up once again, but John Wick 4 somehow managed to raise the stakes once more and ensure the investment in a fourth film paid off. The latest John Wick film was also helped by its exciting cast. Bill Skarsgård, Rina Sawayama, and Shamir Anderson were among some of the standout new additions. However, regulars such as Ian McShane, Lawrence Fishburne, and the late Lance Reddick all helped make John Wick 4 become one of 2023's most memorable movies. While there were many returns in the fourth film, one noticeable exception was Halle Berry's character, Sofia. Having debuted in the previous film, John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum, Sofia seemed like she could have a big future with the franchise, yet she never appeared in John Wick 4. John Wick 4 opted for new characters instead of Halle Berry's return. While Halle Berry's return in John Wick 4 would have been a welcome one, the latest installment wanted to focus on newer characters. Although some older characters did return, they have been regulars throughout the franchise and were still essential to the story. Winston, Sharon, the Bowery King, and Shimazu Koji were all key to John Wick's journey, and their absence in the fourth movie would have felt out of place. Despite the big roles of the regular cast, it was newer characters that featured more prominently and proved that the intention was to keep the series fresh as, according to CBR, director Chad Stahelski, didn't want to risk franchise fatigue. With the Continental's release in 2023 and Ballerina scheduled for 2024, it is clear the franchise is branching out beyond its protagonist. There are plenty of potential John Wick spin-off movies that could be made, but these wouldn't be possible without John Wick 4's new characters. Bringing in a different cast prevented storylines from being repeated and let John's story come to a natural conclusion, even if there is still some mystery surrounding the ending. Sofia was a great character who played a huge role in the third film, but she wouldn't have fit John Wick 4's story, and it seemed the right decision to hold off on her return. There is little known about what happened to Sofia Al-Azwar after John Wick 3. Given she didn't feature in the sequel, her last appearance in the franchise was leaving John in the desert to let him find the Elder of the High Table. Sofia is the manager of the Casablanca Continental, meaning she may have returned to this role after the ending of John Wick 3. However, after the chaos she and John caused, it is possible she also had to flee her home. Her old boss, Barada, seems to hold heavy power in Morocco, meaning Sofia's action could have led to possible consequences. Sofia shot Barada in the leg twice, while her dog also attacked him, which could have huge ramifications. It is unclear as to how powerful Barada is, but he may be deadly enough to cause Sofia to leave Morocco, especially since her daughter is in hiding. The mystery around Sofia's daughter could be what brings her back to the franchise. The way her story ended in John Wick 3 made her future a mystery, but a John Wick spin-off movie featuring Halle Berry still seems possible given her daughter's potential connection to the ballerinas. While Sofia's future after John Wick 3 is unclear, there is a good chance her story isn't over. Halle Berry's Sofia is still part of John Wick's future plans. Keanu Reeves and Halle Berry walk through the desert with dogs in John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum. The uncertainty around Sofia's ending alongside Berry's absence in John Wick May 4 have fans concerned, but she still seems to be in the franchise's future plans. John Wick's director confirmed plans for Halle Berry to return, meaning there is a strong possibility Sofia will appear again. With the movie series already branching out into spin-offs, Berry getting her own movie would be a logical move. Not only was she eager to be a part of the John Wick universe, but Berry's character still has a lot of untapped potential and could link to future assassins within the series. Considering Halle Berry did her own stunts for John Wick 3, her action skills, interesting character, and huge name would help take John Wick into a new era. Reeves' character is iconic, but that doesn't mean the franchise can't go on without him. There are still questions over whether John Wick really died in Chapter 4, but the series may never get another chance to move away from him. Giving Berry more spotlight after John Wick 4 and elevating other characters seems like the franchise's best move. With so many unknowns, the future is unclear for John Wick, but it does seem like Halle Berry will be a part of it.